Afternoon, guys. We're headed to the field. We're going to try to pick some full season beans here. I'm pretty sure they're dry enough. I think they're going to be probably pretty close on the border of dry enough and not dry enough. So we're going to go out here and we're just going to pop in them and just see. Our corn is still a couple points high, so I really don't want to pick too much yet until we get it dried down below 15. That way, if we want to haul a load or two off, we can. Most of it we're going to put in our bins and dry it and keep it for deer corn, most of this early stuff. But we're headed to the field and we're going to see what we can do. I think they're going to be some pretty daggone good beans. Alright guys, I want to apologize ahead of time. My microphone is messing up. So this is just my GoPro speaker, but we are in the beans. Coleman and I made a pass earlier and smelled some smoke. Found a little ember up here underneath the motor. I'm not 100% sure what caused it. I haven't found any bearings or anything out. Cohen just brought the 986 with the grain card up here, but I haven't found anything wrong, so I'm not sure if maybe there was some dust on the manifold or something. But anyway, we're out here picking some beans this evening. We just went and had them checked. They were checking 11.2%. There are a few green pods, especially around the edges, but we're going to go ahead and try to cut these middles out because they are dry, very dry. But anyway, everything's going good other than that little bit of smoke. I'm going to keep my eyes out here for the first little while, and I'll catch back up with y'all in a little while. But I think these are pretty dang good beans. Like y'all can even see back there, I never got the window clean. Someone's got the grain cart set up over here ready for me when we get full here in a little while. Get there in a little while, but boy, don't that 986 look a lot different. Good looking setup. Really wish we had our yield monitor in here because I'd love to know what these beans are making. These things are thick as the hair on a dog's back, tall, and they look like they're loaded. Boy, they're pretty beans. I mean, we've only cut, you can see what we've cut up there, and we've almost got a bin full. Which would be about 150 bushel. I believe they're yielding pretty daggone good. I'm going to unload on Coleman on the go here in just a minute, so this is going to be interesting. There's some pretty beans. They look really good all year. I think if they'd had one more good rain about the end of August, I think they would have been a little better, but they've had a pretty doggone good year. They've had plenty of moisture, and they really haven't hurt for anything. We did start getting a little frog eye leaf spot in them here at the end of the seed growing season, but it was already too late, and they were way, way too tall and bushy for me to get in here and spray them. I'd have knocked over way more than it had been worth. So these never had a fungicide. The only things this had was 2 to 2.5 tons of chicken litter to the acre. And then they had a herbicide pass. Very, very good looking beans. Alright, speed up. Get your left there. I'm about 2/3 in the cart right now. I got speed. Just keep your just get going to your left. Grain auger is in the tank, you need to get to your left. I would just assume you get on over some more myself. I would just assume put it on this side. Like I'm really close to you. First unload on the go. Do it. We don't have to stop and waste time now. Still just a cutting away. I've unloaded twice on the cart now. Coleman's bringing the semi in over there. Got our cart down there, if y'all can see it through the dust. One more unload on the cart, and the cart should be full. And then he's gonna practice unloading onto the truck because we have never done that. We're not sure what we're gonna do with these beans. We're really highly contemplating going ahead and hauling these off. I really don't have the storage right now for them. And our lines at our local elevator aren't just terrible from what I'm understanding right now. So we may just go ahead and haul them instead of trying to rent a bin for these. And that'll give me a little money. I can finish paying off my fertilizer bill and my seed bill. Or chemical bill, really. I've already paid the seed off. But anyway, that's what's going on. Like I said, Coleman's over there. He's pulling the semi in. Get her out here and see if we can at least get this about 13 acres here on this front field. See if we can get it finished today. And then we'll kind of have a better idea of how much this field is yielding. So everything's looking good, working pretty good. I don't know what happened there at the beginning though. We had some issues. We smelled fire after the first pass, and we got out, looked everything over, and there was some embers right underneath the motor right here, and there's nothing there. So I'm not real sure if there was something on the turbocharger or manifold maybe and dropped down. Don't know. I haven't found a bearing out, and we've already cut a few acres now and haven't had anything else, so I'm assuming nothing major is wrong. But anyway, we're getting her done one pass at a time here. This combine sure ain't as nice as the 9500, but it's getting the job done, and this way we're not having to constantly switch the 9500 between corn and beans, because these beans are already having a lot of head chatter. So we definitely don't want them to dry out anymore, and having to change that 9500 over every day would be a pain in the butt. So this really worked out good. We've got a pretty good chance of rain this upcoming week, which would be really, really good for our double crop beans, because they haven't had any rain in the last month. This is a neighbor's out here, but I mean ours looks pretty much the same. But they've got quite a few pods on them. I think we can still have somewhat decent yield potential. I'm thinking maybe 25, 30 bushel, but we're not going to get that if we don't get the rain to fill them out. So hopefully we'll get us a rain this coming week, and hopefully we can get these beans out before then. That way they don't get wet and have that much more head chatter. And probably going to get into corn next week, I'm hoping. I'm really amazed at how much better that 986 looks now with duals on it. I think it looks plumb good pulling that grain cart. Tell you one thing, that grain cart's coming in handy too. This is my probably 4th or 5th, I think that was my 4th dump on him, and I haven't stopped yet. Typically, you know, we'd have to combine, you know, we'd leave the truck parked over there somewhere like it is, and once we got full, we'd have to cut the machine off, and we'd have to drive it over there to the truck, empty it. I bet we're saving probably, I would say probably close to 10 minutes a load. Maybe not quite that much, but it's definitely increasing efficiency, and that's just on soybeans. On corn, it's definitely going to make a big difference. I think Coleman's liking the tractor. The tractor's doing good. Combine's doing good. No more smoke yet, anyway. The beans are dusty as can be, though. Beautiful afternoon here in North Carolina. Beautiful day to get started on our full season beans. Harvest is underway. Alright guys, now it's Monday. We're back here in the combine. We got dark on us the other night. We've got probably about 10 acres left here, give or take. I don't know if y'all can tell here behind me. We got this strip along the our road in here to the farm. It was a little green the other day. We're gonna go ahead and try to take it now, see what it's at moisture wise. We had quite a few green beans still in that outside pass, but hoping we can maybe mix that with some drier ones as they come out. We got a little bit here on this front field, all the way down here on this side, and then about the same on the other side, and then we got a back field, which is about 9 acres, but I cut a little bit the other night. So, but Jack and I are here in the cab. We're gonna see if we can get this 20-acre farm wrapped up today. So let's get at it. Alright, for those of you guys who may have not been around with the channel very long, maybe a newer subscriber or something, We're currently in my grandpa's John Deere 6620 combine. We've got a 915 grain table on it. This is a flex head. We're using it because our 9500 is currently set up for corn, and our corn and our early soybeans are going to come in right around the same time. And for anyone who's familiar with soybeans, you know that you don't want soybeans to get too dry, or you're losing money. And really, we've already let them get too dry. But that was just kind of the thing of, we still had some green stems here and there, and not so much just the stems were green, but they still had some green pods on them too. But anyway, we're using this combine so that we don't have to change over our John Deere 9500 from corn to beans back to back. We can use this combine. We've still got it. It still does a good job cutting soybeans. It's not as powerful or as fast as our other combine, but it still gets the job done. And I know I've got a few viewers, especially Matt Griggs Farms. He loves watching this old yellow top 6620 run. So anyway, we're getting to run it a little bit here, finish up these full season beans, and then we'll probably use our 9500 for our double crop beans, which you can see over there. Which, if we don't start getting some rain here pretty soon, it's probably not going to be any double crop beans much, because we haven't had rain in over a month really, and the beans really need them to start filling out. But anyway, we're just making our way down the field here, letting our combine eat. Some pretty good soybeans here in this field. We got our semi truck and then our grain cart down here that y'all saw from yesterday. We not quite got the truck filled. Probably another combine load will get it really close, and I think we may go ahead and haul it off. Have us a little extra money in our pocket, and I can pay off a few bills we need to get paid off. And we really don't have any storage available right now anyway. We still got one bin with wheat from this spring from over here in this field, and then the other bin we're going to put corn in it. So we don't really have the space to put it anyway, and we might just go ahead and haul a load off, and that'll tell how our truck's going to do too. But anyway, I don't want to ramble too much. Just wanted to show y'all it's a beautiful day here in North Carolina. It's hot. It's mid 80s, I think. It's going to be upper 80s next few days. We're going to hopefully get most of our full season beans knocked out, and maybe get into some corn later in the week. Jack is just super excited to be in the combine. He couldn't hardly stand the excitement when I got him in the truck. Could you, buddy? He's a good little dog. He's crazy. There's our truck and our grain cart for anybody who may not have seen it up close. We got some duals put on our tractor over there. Looking pretty good. I'm excited. We're very blessed to have the setup we have, to do the upgrading that we've done this year. Lord has really blessed us. Zach from Dirt Driven was here a couple weeks ago and was talking about how hilly we are. I don't know if this shows y'all how kind of hilly we farm. This is a pretty steep little area down through here, but hopefully that does a little bit of justice how steep we farm. I mean, y'all can see the 986 down there in the bottom, and see how tall the top of the hill is there. We about need a side hill combine to farm this ground. Beans actually turned out pretty good though. Here's y'all another view of how steep these hills are. Y'all look at the tractor down there. That thing looks tiny compared to us. Very, very steep. First soybean field done. About 19 acres. We got her done, didn't we, buddy? Don't y'all just love how clean a soybean field looks after it's been cut? I just think it looks so good. Old 6620 done good. We did have to stop one time, or I guess really twice. Our hydraulic light down here started coming on, meaning our hydraulic oil was getting hot. The second time I actually took and swung the radiator and all out and blew it out. We had some bean dust stuck up in there. But anyway, yeah, we're looking really good, ain't we, Jack? We got a full truck down there, semi truck, and Coleman's probably got a good half a cartload, if not more. So these beans turned out pretty good. 1-0 tomorrow. How much? Me and Coleman's here at Cargill. We've been here now, what, probably 3 hours?
Pretty much.
We thought getting down here early was going to help us. We was here at opening. But
everybody told us this place sucks, and they're right. At least it's only 3 hours, not 9, 10, 11, like what I've heard. So.
We're almost to the point where we can go forward, almost. Got probably 2 or 3 more trucks ahead of us, and then there's probably 20 trucks between us and when we dump. So we might make it home before lunch today. It's kind of doubtful at this point, but maybe.
We might get out of here before lunch. We ain't getting home before lunch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Make it out of here. I don't see behind us all the truck. So this is actually a crush plant. So they actually take these soybeans, they crush them, get the oil out of them, then sell the oil, and then they sell what's left, which is a soybean meal. So that's what all these soybeans are most likely going to. I think they also maybe do a little bit of exporting out of here, but first time we've ever been here, so it's pretty neat. Something new all the time, y'all. As of today, we're getting right around $10.30 a bushel here in North Carolina. We have a 30-cent positive basis on our soybeans, so not good, but not terrible. I've talked to a lot of people that are in the 9s, low 9s, so we're blessed. Basis. Yeah, with a negative basis. So anyway, we'll get up here eventually, hopefully. So we have made it to the probe shack. As y'all can see here, they're probing the trailer in front of us. They're pulling a sample so they can test for moisture, foreign material, splits, and different things like that. And they will dock you accordingly. So hopefully we're good to go. Pretty neat though. We've never been to one of these, so it's kind of neat to see what it looks like, see how all this works. Just about here to the plant, y'all can see there, the trailers y'all can see right there, they're actually here getting loaded with soybean meal. And y'all can't see it now where we're at, but further to the left of that trailer is where we're going. We will go through this little shack right here, and then we get on the scale, we weigh, then we'll dump, and then we'll weigh again on the way out. Alright guys, we made it home this evening. Everything went good on the trip home. Coleman done a good job driving. The truck done a good job. We filled it up with fuel, and we tried a little corn, but the corn's still between about 16 to 17%. We really needed around 15 to sell it. But anyway, we are over here at the Smith farm, going to try to take in a few of these beans. If we could get a truckload, we could take the truck down to Fayetteville in the morning. I'm not really sure what the chances of us getting a load are. Some of these are a little bit green, and as y'all can tell right through here, the deer have really laid a number on these beans. They have just laid in them and tore them up, ate the pods off of them, and there's not hardly anything here. But that's part of it. I mean, this is about a 6-acre little patch right here, surrounded on all 4 sides by trees, so I don't know really what you can expect, but there's some really good beans where there are. Like you can see this whole patch right here, the deer have just ate them. I mean, they really didn't even start eating on them until we got them up, you know, up about knee or waist high, and they have just ate the crap out of them. There ain't hardly any beans coming to my grain tank right now, but it is what it is. They look good the whole year. Deer might as well eat them up. Y'all can see though out in there, there's some really good soybeans out there. Can y'all see anything? Because I'm struggling to. Honestly, I can see better on the camera than I can in real life. Gotta love this time of evening. Getting over here with the sun starting to set, and the dew's starting to fall a little bit. It's like every bit of the dust just like settles. and it stays right down there where you need to see. And of course this is a pretty rocky farm, so I gotta be real careful. I had one got up on the header earlier, but it didn't go through, thankfully. So we're just about to wrap up this field here at the Smith farm. We've got 2 little small patches left. Probably gonna wait till tomorrow to get them. It's getting dark, beans are getting tough, and that last little field, or one of the last little fields, is pretty rocky as well. You can see how dusty them beans are. Probably wait and finish this up after lunch tomorrow, finish the load up, and then maybe go tomorrow night back to Fayetteville and deliver the last load of beans. I've got some more beans there at my house to be cut. Part of them's in a plot, so some of them can't be cut right now anyway, but the ones that can be cut should be enough to finish off this truckload, and we'll be able to go from there, hopefully. You can see Coleman over there, he's running grain cart, playing on his phone most likely. My grandpa Larry, this is my mom's dad. He's the one who started the row crop side. He's over there sitting watching us. And we're just about to finish up for the day. Go home, get something to eat, and I'm going to bed. It's been a long day. It's been a long time since 3 o'clock this morning. Fueling. Old girl was getting thirsty after chugging all these down beans. Don't the field just look beautiful though? So much better with all them beans on there. Beautiful day today. It's gonna be I think like 88 today. Stuff's really gonna dry down. I checked some beans yesterday and they were already in the 9. So we got about 2 acres left here on this farm. Little patches through the woods down there. And we'll probably have to cut a little bit more at the house to round up the truck. And we're gonna haul these suckers to Fayetteville tonight. Gonna do this, we're gonna go bag a little corn and eat some lunch, and we'll come back and finish cutting. Got our cart moved up here where we've had the semi-truck parked. This Smith farm, it's probably a good 1/4 to 1/2 mile ride through the woods back in there, and we can't get our semi-truck in. One reason we bought our cart, this way we can cart it out straight to the semi-truck. If we're doing corn, it's not a problem. We can run our dump truck in there, but it's way too rough and bumpy and hilly to get the semi-truck. Well folks, these beans here are a little green. Y'all can see that if it picks up through the camera. This is a little 1 acre patch on this farm. It got absolutely devastated by deer early on. The beans actually came through it, and other than where the deer came back in and devastated them again, they actually look pretty good and yielding pretty good, but they are really green and packed full of green beans. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't know if y'all can see that behind me, but they're pretty messy. Normally I would just wait and come back for these beans later when they dry down, but we're about probably about 5 miles from the farm, and it's literally like an acre patch. I mean, y'all can see the driveway here, the woods here. It does open up a little bit behind me, but I mean, it's not worth driving all the way back here for an acre. And what we'll do is we'll take these really green beans. There's a lot of dry ones in them, but there is a lot of green ones as well. We will take these and blend them off with some really dry ones. Maybe y'all can see a little better back there now. There's a lot of green pods and whatnot. We'll blend them out with some dry ones and they'll be okay. But they are very green. But this little patch right here, y'all can see how big it is. I mean, this shows y'all kind of what we farming here. Little garden patches, as a neighbor calls them. This one here, the deer just devastated every year. Corn, beans, whatever. This year the beans kind of outgrew them a little bit, but they still devastated the outside. I mean, y'all can see it was standing over there. There was probably 2 or 3 passes wide that, I mean, the deer just ate everything. All the leaves, all the beans, off the pods, I mean, everything but the stem. But anyway, we're gonna cut these, finish cutting these. Coleman is loading the truck up now. I have a patch around my house that is just about ready, or probably is ready. It's got some test plots in it, NK soybean test plots. We're gonna cut those, or cut around the plots, but open it up where we can cut those plots sometime here soon, and get just enough to finish that truckload off. And he and I we're going to Fayetteville later tonight, and we're gonna stay the night, try to beat the traffic so much. I think he may drive a truck for a neighbor down there, so that we're not both just sitting there riding, one of us riding and the other one driving. But anyway, that's what we're doing. We're getting just about done with soybean harvest, our early stuff that's ready anyway. Coleman and I have an 8-acre patch, but it's just not quite ready. They were a little bit later maturing bean, and they are just starting to turn yellow this past week, so maybe here in a week or so. Put some dry beans in the bottom of our wagon, and Coleman's putting those wet beans in there. Try to blend them a little bit here. Turn ours on now, baby. Alright, turn it on. Unloading on the go. About to start spilling. We're dumping, y'all. Got Coleman unloaded and we're getting me unloaded now. We'll be ready to head home. Alright, so we just unloaded. Back there, if y'all can see it. Coleman's on the scale now. He's scaling out. I'm getting ready to pull on there and we're gonna head home. A 2-hour ride home. We are unloaded. Alright, so we just unloaded. Back there, if y'all can see it. Coleman's on the scale now. He's scaling out. I'm getting ready to pull on there and we're gonna head home. A 2-hour ride home. We are unloaded.